Number 16 says, which graph represents the inequality? And it gives us an equation here. So yes, obviously we can go to the calculator and graph it and figure out which picture matches the graph on the calculator. But we can also think about this. Remember, we write all equations to look like y equals mx plus b in slope-intercept form. So down here, I want us to talk about the slope and what the y-intercept is. So if we look at the slope of the equation that they give us, their slope would be 3. And if you look at the y-intercept of what they give us, our y-intercept would be negative 2. So first thing I'm going to do is go through each of the graphs and check the y-intercept. Our y-intercept should be at negative 2. If we look at A, this y-intercept is at a positive 2. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out A because that y-intercept is incorrect. I want you to make sure you circle that so you know why it's wrong. B has a y-intercept of negative 2. So does C and D. So all of those are okay for the y-intercept. But next we need to check our slope. Our slope is a positive 3. Positive slope, and I want you to make sure you write this down. Positive slope means that our line should be going up. Our line should be going in the upward direction. What does that mean, Ms. James? Well, if I was standing on this line here and I'm walking up a hill, or walking a hill, which direction would I be going? Up. So that one is correct. Same thing on C. If I was standing here, which direction would I be walking? Up. But if I was standing here on this line, which direction would I be walking? Down. This one has a negative slope. I didn't mean to circle it. We're going to cross out D because this slope is negative. Make sure you write that down. The slope is negative. So the only answers we have left is B and C. Remember, slope is rise over run. So what we need to do is we need to figure out which one of these has the correct slope. Looking at it, if we look at the y-intercept and go up 1, 2, 3, and over 1, that point seems to match our slope. But if we look at our next graph, if we try to go up 3 and over 1, there's no point there, which means C is not the correct graph. This slope is incorrect. Definitely says incorrect if you can read that, which means the only answer that we have left is B.